I've got an M81 demo today that I think is pretty interesting. In our test box here, we have a JFET transistor. And so we have the source, the gate, and the drain all connected to three different modules. So we've got two voltage source modules and one current measure module. And the current measure module is connected to the source, and the voltage sources are connected to the gate and the drain so that we can adjust the drain to source voltage and the gate to source voltage as we please. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and turn on some of these voltage sources. I think before I do that though, this is a sensitive device. So I'm going to set a 10 milliamp current limit just to make sure I don't damage anything on accident because mistakes happen. So I've just set both of them to have a 10 milliamp limit. So they shouldn't be able to exceed the current level that the JFET's data sheet says can damage it. So let's go ahead. I know that this gate voltage is going to need to be pretty negative in order for it to not source something significant. So I'm going to start at something pretty big. I'm going to say -5 volts and then turn that on first. And then let's just do something like 2 volts for our drain to source voltage. All right, now let's flip over and look at our current. It looks like it's pretty low. We're going to go ahead and auto range so we can get a bit more sensitivity. Oh yeah, so that's definitely, less than a picoamp, mostly just noise, nothing particularly interesting. So let's flip back to our gate voltage and let's try bringing it up to -4 volts. Let's see what happens then. Okay, not much. So if we do -3 volts. Oh, okay, I heard a click. It looks like, yep, we have some current flowing right now. But you know what? I'm not a fan of having to flip back and forth between these different modules. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up a dashboard. Since this part of the screen isn't particularly interesting, I mean, the device is just sitting there, I'm going to try and bring this in so that you guys can get a better look at the screen. So bear with me. All right, so this is our dashboard screen. Right now, there's nothing on it. We're going to add a few panels. So let's start with the drain voltage and we'll just put the amplitude in a box. And then we'll go ahead and put the gate voltage in there. And lastly, we will put the current we are measuring from the source. Yep, DC value, and we want the live value, not the minimum or the maximum. All right, and now I've got all these nice boxes where I can see all of these numbers in the same place. Let's see if we can get that into focus. There we go, that's better. And you can also rearrange them really easily. So like I think I want the current measurement to be up here on the right, not down here on the left, just so I can easily modify these guys. So let's see what happens when we continue to increase the gate voltage. Let's go to like -2.6. All right, yeah, we can see that current is flowing. And hey, let's go all the way to 2 volts. Oh, okay, we're starting to get close to our limit at about 1.8 volts, -1.8 volts, I should say. Okay, yeah, we can see that our current limit is kicked in. We have a little over 10 milliamps flowing, but our limit has engaged. So let's go ahead and back that off. All right, and we can see that's gone back down. All right, now I could do this by hand all day, but these kind of IV curves are much better handled through some automation, through sweeping. So I've got a little script on my computer, and I'm going to go ahead and run it. And it's going to very quickly sweep through the drain voltage from 0 to 2 volts while stepping the gate voltage. So let's watch that happen. All right, let's see the settings reset. Starting at -3.4 volts, and you can see right now it's sweeping from 0 to 2 volts. It's taking 2,000 steps, 1 millisecond per step. So we're getting 2,000 data points for every curve. So getting a whole bunch of really fast, high-resolution data. You can really see it speeding through. So this is great if you want to do, get a whole lot of information, do, one of those IV curves where you can see the shape at multiple different gate voltages very, very quickly. We'll probably have this whole plot done. Oh, it's already done in whatever that was, 10 seconds or so.